Good morning, student. I am your computer teacher, Shilpa Chauhan. Today we are going to start lesson number 7, Introduction to QBasic. Inside the chapter, we are going to study Programming Language Basic, QBasic 64, steps to write and run a program in QBasic 64, save a QBasic 64 program, open an existing program, exit QBasic 64, handling data in QBasic, operators in QBasic 64, and QBasic statements. Now, what is QBasic? Now, BASIC is a family of general purpose high level programming language. Now, let us see the introduction. For example, the activities that we perform on daily basis can be divided into many steps. Okay, for example, an activity like preparing tea will contain so many small steps like pouring water into the vessel, switching on the gas, keeping the vessel on the gas, adding sugar, tea leaves, pouring milk, letting it boil, and then finally switching off the gas and straining the tea into the teapot. All these are the steps or set of instructions. Fine. Similarly, the task provided to the computer like performing mathematical operations can be split into many little steps to obtain the output successfully. These steps are the instructions given to the computer with the help of computer programming. Okay, so a computer program is a list of instructions that tells the computer what to do. Okay, so what is program? A program is a set of instructions or list of instructions. Okay, now what is programming language? A programming language is a set of commands, instructions, and other syntax used to create a software program. Okay. So there are various programming languages available like BASIC, Java, C, C++, Python. Okay. All these are the different programming languages. Now, BASIC is the short form of Beginner's All-Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code. Fine. So Q stands for quick. So the full form of QBasic is Quick Beginner's All-Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code. Now let us see programming language BASIC and its advantages. Okay, so BASIC is a programming language which is very simple to understand and use. It is a general purpose high level programming language. Okay, now BASIC uses English like words and mathematical symbols to write programs. Okay, now BASIC was developed by Professor John Kemeny and Thomas Kruth at the Dartmouth College, New Hampshire, USA in 1964. At that time, computers were mostly used only by the scientists and mathematicians. The professors developed BASIC to encourage and enable students of other fields also to use the computers. Okay. Now, QBasic 64, that is QB64. Now, QBasic was developed by Microsoft Corporation in 1985. Okay, it uses simple English like keywords and mathematical symbols to write a program. Now, QB64 runs on all commonly used operating system like Windows XP, Vista, Windows 8, Windows 10, okay, Linux, Mac. So, all these are the operating system. So, it has many new features such as stereo sound and improved graphic. Now let us see the features of QB64. It supports full graphic function for image up to 32-bit color, instant loading of image files including BMP, PNG, JPEG, GIF. Okay. Animation is easy to create. We can easily create animation by using QB64. Fine. It supports stereo sound files like WAV, OGG, MP3s, speaker and volume control. Windows functions such as copy and paste from the clipboard are possible in QB64. It supports networking and email. So these are the features of QB64. Now let us see the steps to write a program in QB64. So to start working in QB64, double click on the QB64 icon. Then the QB64 window will appear, okay, as shown on the next slide. So the QB64 window is divided into two major parts, that is the program window and immediate window. Now let us see the QBasic window. So after clicking on that QBasic icon, you will get this window, okay. So you have to press the escape key, okay, to clear this dialog box. After pressing the escape key, you will get this window, okay. So here you will see the menu bar, title bar, view windows, immediate window and status bar, okay. So menu provides most of the operations for the QBasic editor. Title bar displays the program name, okay, and here that untitled is the title bar which gives the name of the current file, okay, and that window is divided into main two parts, okay, program window and immediate window, okay. So the program code is written in the program window, fine, and the status area suggests the syntax for keyword entries and give the compiler status while compiling, okay. So first of all we have to write a program. Where we will write program in the program window. For example, print hello and end. So print and end, these are the commands or statement, okay. So the status area display okay if the program code has no error, okay. If there will be any error in the program, the line will be highlighted in red color and the error will be displayed with the line number in the status area. Status area is present at the bottom, fine. So to run a program, click on run and click on start button, okay, or you can press F5 key, okay. Then you will get the output window that will show the required output. It will show the output like hello, okay. So these are the steps to write and run a program. Now the output window is attached with QB64 window. If you want to make changes in the program window, the output window needs to be closed. So click on run, start detach or press Ctrl plus F5 key. The output window is detached from QB64 window. We can make changes in the program code while the output window is still open. Fine. So in this way we will write the program in the program window, okay, print hello, and then we will run the program by pressing F5 key and we'll get the output, okay. Now let us see the steps to save a QB64 program, okay. So to save a program, again click on file on the menu bar and select save as. The save as dialog box opens up. Enter the name in the text box, okay, or in that text field next to the file name, and click on OK. The file is saved with the extension .bas. Okay, to save the changes made in the program, click on File and Save. Okay, so these are the steps to save a QB64 program. Now let us see how to open an existing program. Okay, suppose you have already written a program and now you want to open that program. For that you have to follow the steps, like click on File on the menu bar and select Open. The Open dialog box opens up, which displays the list of existing file or programs. Select your desired program from the list and click on OK. The desired file will open in front of you. Now exit QB64. To exit QB64, click on File and just click on Exit. Okay. Now character set in QBasic. A set of characters or symbols used to write meaning things in any language. Okay, we can use letters, digits and special characters. Fine. So let us observe the character set of QB64 in the table given below. Now letters like capital alphabet A to Z and small alphabet A to Z. Digits like 0 to 9 and all these special characters we can use in QB64 or QBasic. Okay. So remaining topic will cover in next period. Thank you student and have a nice day.